Not too bad. Not too bad. But I do think they should have had disadvantage when they couldn't see us.
They could see you.
But they couldn't, right? They were using the warlock's familiar, or not warlock, but the familiar and call outs, right?
Yeah. No, I like so the only one that was getting normal rolls was the ranger.
And she was shooting us.
Right. And then like the only other attacks that they got you at long range was magic missile. Which on call out I still rolled to hit with the magic missile.
Would you shouldn't, because it doesn't have a to hit roll.
Yeah, but they they couldn't see the target, so I still rolled to hit with a magic missile.
Gotcha.
So I did make rolls that were appropriate to what they were doing. The only one that got to roll normal was the ranger. And
Okay, sure.
yeah. But in any case, I'm probably gonna start rolling in Roll20 from now on because I roll way better there than I do on. Sorry, not on Roll20, in D&D Beyond. I roll way better there than I do in Roll20.
You don't have to do that.
But I want to, because you guys went down and I don't know, that felt good. It awoke something in me. So
God.
In any case, last time all of you fought, and that's where we left off.
Yep.
And won. We won the fight.
Barely.
Yeah, but that's no. It was a pretty tight match. You guys, well, I think it was Leo that got the winning kill. At the end there, I did quick math in my head, and I said, "There's no way that my dude can survive another round." And then I'm like, "I'll still play it out." And then Tethrin did his magic, and there was definitely no chance that he could have survived. So the Iron Eyes went down. All of you, I'm gonna just start us off right after the match. The crowds are kind of going nuts. The announcer says that tomorrow is your next scheduled match. So you guys can rest up because that was a rather intense match. It's at this point that you guys watch as Ark is so absolutely ecstatic that they won that he grabs Leo and goes off to party. Leo, what you guys see of Leo is guys, help, guys. As he's being pulled away through the crowds by Ark to go and party. The rest of you are just kind of around the arena. You do see some of the members of the Iron Eyes being patched up, specifically the Dwarven man with the two cannons for arms. He is at the moment laying down on a bed, and a couple of clerics are casting Revivify on him. And a few of his compatriots are around him, making sure that he gets back up. After a little bit, you see him like gasp and get up. Again, this is at a distance. But he looks like he's semi-okay. One of them removes both of his cannon arms and puts on his normal metal arms. As they're all just kind of talking amongst themselves. I believe, Raylan, you were doing a little bit of sneaky stuff in the stands. How close are you getting to Singlock? I'm going to say that you had several turns to get near him.
I'd say I'd probably get like 25 feet away.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a perception check. Actually, no, stealth check, please.
Stealth. I'm not a stealthy boy. Okay, it continues from last time. Bad rolls.
Okay.
More like from your first session.
Yeah.
Raylan just bad character.
So there, he's sitting there with several other people around him. You do not recognize any of the other people that are sitting next to him at the moment. I know the match is starting up at the moment. Like you see two other guilds get to the two sides of the pitch. and another battle ensue. This time, they throw the giant dice into the pit, and it's like a grassy forest with strange colorations floating through it. As the battle just kind of starts, you see the prismatic like cube appear, just keeping people out of keeping people from leaving the pitch. But you are within 25 feet of St. Glock. Go and roll perception check to see if you hear anything.
Yay. Does it continue? It continues.
With a 7, you're starting to pick up on some words, and then explosions start coming out of the pitch, and people start like cheering and jeering. Yeah, you're too far away to grasp any information. You can't read lips, can you?
Nope, not yet.
Okay. So yeah, you'd either have to get closer or figure out something else to do to listen in on what, because he is currently conversing with the person that's right next to him.
Oh my god. I'll get 15 feet away.
Okay. You stoop and move closer to where he is, still with that 11 stealth. Jeez. As you're now 15 feet away, you listen in. You get a better picture of the people that are currently seated next to him. There is a red-haired individual wearing a green suit, like a dark verdant green, not like a lime green or anything like that. He has no tie on. It's more like an ascot-looking thing. That's also like a different shade of green, just a little bit lighter. Um, as they're both kind of just leaned in closely and just chatting back and forth. Roll a perception check again, see if you hear them talking.
Yep. Oh look, I get a pity one. Let's go.
Okay. As you listen in, you hear. Okay. Let me see. With a 21, you hear him say, I do want assurances from the Runifer College. This time around, I don't want any of this to be found out. Not until it's time. You hear the red-haired man say, don't worry. We've got it all covered. Every last bit. The Runifer College doesn't suspect a thing, and we're in the clear. Besides, those nobles are in town now. They're going to be speaking to the king in a couple days. All of this will blow over. Singlock says, good. I've got other matters to attend to, in the city anyway. But, we keep everything to the north. It's like, well, the important things anyway. And that's when another explosion happens in the pitch, and you can't really hear anything else.
Also, when he said blow over, did he add in the enunciation there?
Roll insight.
Alright. Are we back? We're keeping it going, okay? 22.
With a 22, there wasn't any emphasis. There wasn't any like, we're gonna blow this up type of thing. It was just kind of a figure of speech from what you could gather.
Had to make sure. Alright.
No, that's fair.
I'll leave it at that, and I'll head back towards Tethrin.
Okay. Tethrin. You meet up with the rest of the party down at the pitch. Leo and Ark are already well away from the match. But the rest of you, what are you doing?
Can I go over to the other team, up to the cannon hands guy?
Yeah, sure. You walk over to the Cannon Hands dude. He's currently surrounded by the elven woman who transformed into the owlbear, and the ranger that was seen later in the battle. They're both just kind of chatting with him, aggressive words. They're saying back and forth. You kind of just catch. Next time you do that, it's probably going to be the last. You really need to keep that thing locked away. No, I know. I got a little carried away. I, I'll make sure that it doesn't happen again. Not until we need it, of course. And then that's when you approach.
And I just want to like put out my hand to the dwarf.
Oh, lad, you survived. He hops up and he places his hand in yours. You notice that his metal hand articulates and moves with as if it were a standard hand.
And I say, that was a good fight. I'm Vasher.
Vasher, very nice. Yes, you fought bravely, especially in the face of an owlbear and my cannon hands. Just general ferocity. Let me buy you a drink. You and your party, my party, you won. Drinks on me, I might have gone a little overboard. How about we go to the old piss bucket?
I'll have to ask everyone else, but I'm sure that they'd want to celebrate with y'all.
Sure, yes, of course. And he kind of like goes and talks to his party.
And then I'll go back and say, the dwarf invited us out to the piss bucket. I'm assuming that's a bar. If we want to go.
Sounds like a lovely establishment.
Why would we go to such a disgusting sounding place?
Well, camaraderie. These people are, going to be doing like King's Challenge stuff too. So it might be helpful to make other guild friends.
In the piss.
Oh no, but they are our enemies, though.
Well,
they killed me.
Enemies is a strong word.
Yeah, enemy is Zala.
Opponents, maybe.
Rivals.
Yeah. What if they were like our rival group? Like someone to spur us on to be better? Because that fight was pretty close.
Is rival not the same as enemy?
No, enemy
implies that there's,
malice,
ill will,
anger.
malice.
Yeah.
Sure. Those types
Then
of
there's not?
emotions.
I was
Oh,
pretty angry.
There is.
Well, I think
Huh.
it's more like, just rivalry. It's a friendly. Those were friendly fights. No one was gonna die, probably.
A rival's more fun, Zala.
If it makes you feel better, fine. I will refer to them as rivals.
You can just call them people.
But no, the answer is no to your question, personally.
But
Yeah, I don't think that sounds very fun.
what? Okay, all right. Well.
Besides, I gotta go sleep or something.
Oh yeah. Well, we
I'm
all need to
kind
sleep
of dying.
first.
Put some
Yeah,
menacing
I'm dying too. But we'll be. Let's go get some rest. We'll be all right.
In fact, I think I died. There was so much mayonnaise.
Maybe I think you may have just passed out due to like high blood sugar from all the mayonnaise.
No, I don't have a condition like that.
Well, it's not about having a condition or not. I think it happens regardless. You just consume so much.
No, I don't.
Eventually.
I've never heard of anything like that.
Okay.
I don't know what to say to you.
It's a lot of carbs, that's all I'm saying.
Yeah, quit consuming so much mayonnaise, Yeska. It's not good for you.
Quit worrying about what I'm doing. Dying's not good for you, Vasher, but you do it all the time. And going by yourself.
We've already addressed that one, and I don't die that.
Where did you just go just now? To some guys who just killed you?
Yeah.
By yourself?
Why are y'all getting so aggressive? I was in eyesight.
I didn't see you.
You've been in eyesight before and got your ass whooped.
Well, but that's why is everyone picking on? All right, you know what? No, fine. Y'all do whatever you want.
Sorry,
Do
I
whatever
was
you want.
disagreeing with Jessica. You see, he had a good point.
Thanks.
I
If
don't
that's
think
everything.
it makes too much of a difference as to who goes where. So,
Doesn't matter. to me.
Vasher, if you want to go, then you should go. If
Yeah,
you want
just
to
go by
rest, then you
yourself.
should rest.
It'll be good.
This
I'm
guy's
sure.
really
I mean-
antagonistic.
I personally think that we could use some more proper training and plan making. That was abysmal. It was embarrassing,
No,
honestly.
abysmal
Well,
and
y'all did
tieflings is a difference.
really. They'll kind of split up at the beginning, which is never a sound strategy.
Well, they split up too, and I think they fucked us with it.
Well, but I do agree with Tethrin. If we had stuck together, it might have worked.
I think part of the issue is we rushed in without considering the environment, what our opponents were going to do. We could have hit against the walls. We could have tried to go. We just rushed in, which has worked in the past, but
That was 20
dealing
times.
with smarter people, not super smart, just slightly competent rivals, we're going to have to be a little bit smarter. We can't show the crowd that only one person is going to carry us over the finish line, so to say.
But they did, right? Leo won.
But going forward,
As
we
much
have
as
to
I hate
crush
to admit
everyone.
it, as much as I
Zala's
hate to
right.
admit it, Zala's right.
Yeah, I don't like admitting that either, but no, you're right.
I
Thanks.
just need a moment, but but
Well-
yeah, Zala's right.
Before we do any training or planning, I think I'd like to.
Do we really have time to train before tomorrow's match? It seems a
Well,
little.
we have like 8 hours of sleep and then like 4 hours of thinking.
Yeah,
And
we
then-
can wake up at dawn.
What time is our match
And they
tomorrow?
probably
Does
have
anyone know?
photographs.
Oh yeah, we
you-
should probably ask.
You guys can probably ask.
Speaking of planning,
Vasher, you seem like you're the group leader. You should go ask.
I don't think I
I
am, but
thought
I'll
it was
do it.
Zala.
It's both of them.
And I'll go up to like the front counter.
Representation, Yeska.
Okay.
Yell that.
You-
That's what Ark was saying anyway.
You go
Yeah.
back
Zala
to
is 100% not the group leader.
the front counter where I think his name was Ryan. I'm not sure. He is not there anymore. You do see a couple of other Diamond Crown that are just milling about. You approach one of them, and it looks like this is the match that's going on right now is probably the last one. So you approach the Diamond Crown that you first talked to, or I guess the announcer would be the easier one to speak to. And he is sitting there, just kind of spectating the match, not really saying anything at the moment. What did I say?
Can I know when our next match is? I'm part of the prismatic thread.
Oh, matches run from let's see, 11 to around 3. So
And-
just show up anytime there. We'll put you on the schedule.
Okay, great. Thank you so much.
Yeah, of course.
I'll walk back to the group. He said from 11 to 3 is when we just need to show up. So I say we show up at 11.
I would like to clarify, I'm not saying that tonight we have to train, but before we commit to a fight, we should just think.
Strategize.
Just think, is all I'm asking.
Ark,
It sounds good to me.
And
I
probably
was
train.
thinking the whole time. I hope you were too.
I didn't have much time to think under a big ass owl bear.
And maybe tomorrow we all can participate.
Oh, that's
Oh.
true. Y'all have some magic again.
Yeah. Well, it will. Anyways, let's go home. I'm tired.
Tell the Iron dies so they can fucking have the party some other day with us.
Good one, Raylan. That was nice. Nice little jab there at the end. I like that.
You
Shows
see,
spunk.
you see the group, the Iron Eyes, walk up to all of you, and their leader, the Ranger, says, are you guys gonna join us for drinks or?
I think we're passing tonight. We're pretty tired.
Oh, well, all right. Yes, I guess we can get drinks later if that's all the same to all of you.
Oh yeah,
But
we'd love to.
this is how we unwind. So I guess we'll catch you all later. She winks, and the rest of them kind of pass by, wave, and smile.
Must be fucking nice to unwind, buddy.
Yeah, well,
Um,
you know, is what it is.
They're
Anyway,
also-
All right,
I would do that.
shall we?
they're also an established guild that has money. So, as you guys make your way back through the city streets all the way to the Mammoth's Wealth, you see the old elven man receptionist who kind of just nods at all of you as you pass by. You see the bellhop that is just kind of walking around. He gives a quick sign and continues on his way as you make it to the elevator and go to your respective rooms. It's currently like 4 o'clock in the afternoon. So you guys have still the day if there's anything you guys want to do before you rest.
Look, I know we just did some shit, but I think we should probably have some sparring matches to see what we're good at.
That sounds
Fine.
like an awful idea.
Yeah, I could drop a fireball right here and knock out all of you.
Or more
That'd be
so
fun.
like endurance testing, like because we just got our asses whooped because I don't think we're very ready. So I think if we last longer, we can do better.
I suppose that's true in some respects. However, I'm not sure that endurance training right after endurance training, right
Nah,
before
that wasn't
endurance
endurance
training
training.
is the way to go.
Just
So-
hold your breath underwater, do some laps, fucking meditate for you because you don't keep even
Yeah, right. I'm the smart guy, so I have to meditate to endurance train. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yes.
Regardless, I think more importantly, before you continue tomorrow, I think it's important that you all know that County Lord Singlock was in attendance of the last fight.
What do you mean before you continue tomorrow? Yeah, you're gonna have magic again tomorrow, right?
Yeah, before we continue tomorrow, my fault. Truly, I apologize. County Lord Singlock was in attendance and watching you our match, and
No, it was our match, not yours tonight.
well, I said our match.
No,
Anyway, no, this is not. This doesn't matter.
I'm
Who's
going
the
to
county
bed.
lord?
Don't worry about it.
County Lord Singlock is one of the county lords over near Yulebreak, whose house we blew up in broad daylight.
We did not blow it up.
We did.
He blew
No,
it up.
yeah, I think
we-
we did do that. I'm pretty
Mhm.
sure.
No, he
Who
did.
cast
Yeah,
the
we-
fireball?
I'm pretty sure he blew it up.
He blew
I'll
it
say
up.
on my way upstairs.
Right, but the house would not have blown up had we not been there. I
Nah,
suppose
nah.
is the point I'm trying to make.
He was paranoid. He would have blown it up eventually.
I don't think
Okay,
so. I don't think
yeah,
that's true.
Yeah, I don't
talked
do
to
that
him,
one.
but he blew it up
Okay,
on
anyway, so
purpose.
he's here. So what do we do with that information?
Well, he probably wants to kill us, is all I'm saying.
No, he's looking to blow up something else.
Is that like his thing now? I'm confused. How do you know that?
Oh, I was listening to him and this dumbass redheads that he was talking to. Yeah.
What did they say?
Oh yes, it was yada 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 assurances from Runifer College, blah blah blah. Don't keep this secret, blah blah blah. Everything's covered. We're clear. This is just gonna blow over. See the quotations, blow over. Nobles in town. Good, yeah. I have other things to attend to. Let's keep everything to the north.
Well, that does sound like him.
Yep. Sounds nice to me. So Teta, do
Now-
you want to? Should we do that thing beforehand? Is
I
that
was
looking
about
good
to.
for you
I was
now?
about to get to that. Emil, where are we right now?
You guys are in. I figured you're in one of the rooms in the Mammoth
Okay,
Wealth.
perfect. Now we ran into a contact, Raylan and I,
And Yeska.
and that contact requested that we assassinate Lord Singlock. And whether or not we do that,
done. All right, let's go.
No, it wasn't
Very much.
assassinate. It was take care of.
Mhm.
I
well,
was
that's-
kind of reading between the lines there.
There are many lines, Tethrin.
Well, one of those is legal, the other one isn't. So,
Well,
Depends on where you are.
It might be to assassinate someone.
Can you tell me what is your legal definition of take out?
No.
like on
Take
like on
care
it
of.
like to a nice
Oh,
dinner.
Yeah,
We could take
take-
Lord
yeah.
Take
Singlock to a
care- what
nice
is your
dinner,
legal-
everybody.
What's your legal definition of take care of? If you heard that, Asher.
well, again, I'm just saying, let's ask the question: why do they want us to do it? And then I can give you a.
What
better
do you
answer.
mean? Why
He's
do
a
they want
bad-
us to
It's
do
part
it?
of
He's
the
a
awful
bad
person.
guy.
It's a hidden thing of the King's Challenge to take out.
That's just not true. Number
It's
one,
not. How would
Tetrin,
you
what were
know?
you saying?
You know why someone would want him dead. That's what I'm saying.
That is true.
He's corrupt, and not only that, he's conspiring against the country, which as a knight, I'm assuming you are not about.
That is correct. However, there are laws for a reason, and takeout could mean bring him to justice,
No,
not murder. Instead,
he's a
we can
part
bring
of
him
the system.
Look, okay, so
But we
let's
can bring
say
him-
we capture him, right?
right,
Why would anybody believe what we have to say about County Lord Singh?
Well, that being
because
said,
we've
we have
had
to wait 3
personal
months.
experience, and we have like no real.
He is so much more powerful than anybody in this group.
Okay.
Are you
that's-
sure?
Yes.
Yeah, that's probably.
Well, no, yeah.
At least, I mean,
He has more
yeah.
political power, that's for sure.
And that's the most strong kind of power there is, Fasher.
Well,
That
Yeah,
being
that's
said,
probably
either
true.
way,
Yeah.
we are not doing this immediately. We can. He's hands off for about 4 or 5 months. The
Okay.
contact needs him to
Now,
do something before. that.
like I said, obviously we're not doing this tonight, but it's something that, if our schedule's
Well,
open, like next week or
no.
something, we can
No.
maybe
Listen,
pencil it in.
but
Or something,
what if we fall asleep,
Uh-huh.
we rest,
Okay.
and in the middle of the night we go
Yeah.
out?
No,
Well, then we're not resting.
it's too soon.
What?
Well, go out and do what,
What time is it
Zala?
now, Tetrin? Mr. What time is it?
It's
I
like-
don't know.
Good save.
It's like 4 o'clock. I said.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. It is 4 o'clock. So if we sleep, I can get my full 8-ish hours of
But
nice
if we
time to
sleep,
myself.
if we sleep and go try to assassinate him in the middle of the night, we will
We are not
be at
doing
our
this
top
tonight. We
strength.
need to sit
You
on
guys
this.
aren't listening. We can't touch him for about 4 to 5 months. Not directly. We can stop his operation, but we can't take care of him yet.
We are not doing this.
Now you said
Hey.
take care of.
What if
does
we
that
just
mean?
break
That's
his
different than
mind?
take out.
Yeah, so take care. I said take care.
Zala, do you want to elaborate on that one, or are you just going to leave that one as is?
I mean, I think there are multiple ways to break someone's mind, but
That's your fetish, yeah.
No, that's not even close.
fine, we will wait 4 to 5 months
Yeah.
to get to Lord Singlock, I guess.
No, but we can deal with what he's doing. We just can't touch him personally.
What if we just kidnap him
Okay.
and send him off to sea,
Yeah.
and eventually
Uh-huh.
he'll get back a lot longer, and then we kill him?
That's what? That's
He's
not-
But
gone for a
again,
long
we
time.
can't
That's-
touch him.
That's
Well,
not the loophole.
okay, that is a loophole.
No,
He's
no.
still alive.
Because we're
It's not the right
interfering
one.
with him. If you can make
Why
it-
does
if
it
you can
matter-
become a body double and take care of that.
Why
sure,
does
but-
it matter that he's alive for a few more months?
Because I think the contact needs him alive to do some business.
And your contact's an idiot and a scumbag.
Zala, you just described yourself, but that's besides the point.
Nice one, Raylan. Way to sneak in that jab.
As far as I see it,
Shows spunk. I
it's
like that.
complicated. So we
Hmm.
look either way, doesn't matter. We can talk about this during the time. We have to get prepared for tomorrow and not get our asses beaten. Again.
True. Okay then.
Okay, rest. Rest
Uh,
time.
Wait,
y'all-
what was? I want to know Gloria's feelings on assassination. Now that she knows that this is a possibility.
What do you mean? Of course she wants to assassinate him. Look at her. She
Whoa.
looks like an assassin.
She's been a little
hey.
stuck up in the
That's
past.
racist.
Yeah, that was quite rude, Tethrin.
Well, all of us look like something.
We know she's a killer. She's a soldier, but
That doesn't mean that she's a cold-blooded murderer.
She
But is
essentially wanted to
she-
kill him.
is she super loyal to Safiria? So much so that she wouldn't touch a
I mean,
lord?
I don't want to. You know what, Gloria? What do you want? How do you feel about this? I'm speaking on your behalf, and I shouldn't be
Assassins
doing
look
that.
cool. It wasn't a dig. I'm just saying. Look at her.
Thank you for saying I do look cool, because I do.
Yeah.
I'm loyal to who I'm loyal to.
That's very helpful, Gloria. Thank you.
And who are you loyal
Anytime.
to? Is it to the country?
Sure.
All right. She faking.
Go ahead and roll insight.
If only it was that easy.
Oh
dude.
my
No,
god! I almost had a
imposter.
12. Oh, fuck
She's
it.
really hard to read.
Mm. Very ambiguous. Congratulations.
Ambiguous. Very. Thank you. Yeah. It seems that you've lost a little bit more than the others. Maybe you should head to bed early.
Nah, I have things I want to do.
Okay.
Yeah. Why didn't we go out drinking with them again? It sounded like fun.
Just fuck them.
They're losers.
Gloria, if
I
we
mean-
can rest, I'll go out with you.
For what it's
this-
Yeah,
worth, I think we're a bunch of losers as well. So,
We're disgusting.
Well, we won, so
but just because you win doesn't mean you're not a loser. You know.
it's
Well,
true.
To
We
be fair-
definitely.
they, this group did lose, but it's not the end of the world.
No.
Yet. Give about
So
2 more years.
What
I
happens in
say
2
we
years?
take just a real quick rest and then go out and drink a little, get people to buy us drinks because apparently you guys are poor, and just kind of enjoy the rest of the night and then wake up tomorrow, get another rest in because we're probably going to be a bit hungover, and then go fight.
Wait,
A lot of
before we
resting.
do all this, can anybody go with me to the store to try and find some better armor? And by the store, I mean an armor's.
You'll be fine, Vasha.
No, I've wanted this for so long, and we're finally in a city that might have some. Please.
We're still at war, Vasha. Why would they have it?
They might
Because
have
this
it
is
in
the
the capital.
capital.
This is the time
Yeah,
to
they're
do
saving the good armor for the patrons who come through
It's gonna be
during the
expensive.
King Challenge.
I just need some, please.
Sure,
Vasha.
Everyone else
I'll
has
get you
gotten
something.
some.
We'll go I'll get you something. Stop bitching.
Basher,
I-
I'll go with you.
I was
just said
going
we
to
would go.
volunteer. Yeah.
We're going with him. I don't trust
Then we'll all
Vasha to get a
go.
fair deal.
Okay, so
Thank
you guys are gonna go see if you can find any. What type of armor are you looking for?
This I think it is splint mail. That's what I'm looking
Lint mail. Check.
Plate. You can find it.
What'd you say about Yeska?
Huh?
Cool. So you guys go out real quick. Out to the bazaar. There are tons of shops. And as you're looking around for blacksmiths, you see several that are currently working on different various things. Though you do notice that a lot of their wares are either like gone or purchased, potentially taken by the military. But you see roughly like 3 in different areas. So go and roll investigation check. See if any of them have splint mail.
Thank God. An 18.
18. You go to one. There's a big sign on the exterior with a large anvil and the head of what looks like a goblin being currently smashed by a hammer. And it's just called the Squashers. As you walk in, you see that they're all goblins. People that are currently manufacturing the armors and builds. The armor doesn't look to be like the super highest quality, but it's decent build. As one of them walks up to you, welcome to the Squashers. You looking for weapons, armor?
Please.
He wants armor.
Huh?
He wants armor.
What?
He's not.
Armor. Oh, I want armor, please.
Yeah, of course. We got all kinds of armor. Which one in particular?
Do you have any splint mail?
Yeah, we have a couple. We could probably fit you with one. It'll take
God.
about a day to get
Ah,
done, but
That's okay.
let's see. And he goes to the back section and he starts dragging out large sections of armor. It doesn't look like it's completed. It's just the folds and the material to build the armor. And he starts kind of like wrapping you in it. And a couple of the other goblins jump down from what they're doing. And they walk over and they all kind of assist putting the pieces where they should go, just getting a good measurement of the material. And you see they with chalk they kind of like outline the amount of material they're going to need to use. Now this is all in very high demand at the moment because there's that sticky business going down in the southern parts of the country. So this particular build is gonna run you 600 gold.
Um,
What'd I tell you?
hold on.
What'd
I
I tell you?
gotta think about.
You would.
Well, I'll whisper to Raylan. Can you like haggle me down some? Can you
Yeah.
help me?
I can try my best, but I don't do well with goblins sometimes.
Oh wait. Oh no, I was thinking of kobolds. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna leave it to you.
All right.
I mean, would it have been different if it was cold?
Yeah, because then
It's a
I could have
dragonborn.
talked to them. Because I
Oh.
could have talked to him in Draconic.
I do. I'll talk to them in Goblin. All this is going to be in Goblin, so they can't understand what I'm saying.
Okay. So what do you say?
Hey, look, I know it's trying times, and the military is going to be on your back about this, about your armor and whatnot. But my friend here, he's been in a tight situation. So
Oh, is he now? I see.
yes, so while he has some coin on him, he isn't exactly there for it all the way. He has expenses to pay. But me myself, I am part of a group, another group besides this one. If you wanted to, we could probably trade in materials or whatnot.
Ah, I see. A beneficial exchange of goods in exchange for this one piece of armor. Am I getting this correct?
Yes, sir. It wouldn't be immediately because I'm not with them right now, but I could send a bird over to Selwyn and they could be here about a month or so.
Interesting. It would be nice to have exterior contacts that actually have materials. As you can imagine, with the war raging as it is difficult to gather the necessary materials to build what we need to build. Huh. As he's contemplating this, go and roll just a persuasion check. I'll give you advantage because you're talking his language.
Literally.
Hey, 25.
Literally
25.
talking.
And he's like,
Mm.
tell you what, if you give us a good deal on metallurgies and leathers and bound chain, I think we can do business for you in this particular instance. We'll sell it to you at cost. How does 200 gold sound?
Give me a second. I gotta write this down. Okay, so it was metal,
Metals,
leather,
leather, and bound chain.
chain. Okay. Well, okay. I can definitely do the metal and leather. Mount chain might be a little bit procurable, but
Right.
yeah. Just in case for the bound chain, I'll do it at 250. If that sounds right to you.
He thinks and he's like, I think we have an accord. And he sticks out his hand.
Will do. Stick it
Uh,
out. Shake it.
Yeah, he shakes your hand. He turns back to you, Vasher, and says, "I think we've reached a verdict. 250 gold for the mail, and we'll have it done by tonight.
Oh, awesome. Okay. Well, what time?
Tonight. When the sun. Sorry, I don't think you're from around here. When the sun is no
Oh.
longer in the sky."
Oh, okay. I understand they don't have clocks here. All right. Thank you. And I like put out my hand for a handshake,
Yeah, he shakes it, and then he extends his hand for the 250 gold.
and I put it in his hand.
All right, you can mark off 250 gold. If you come back
Then
tonight, they'll have us some split mail ready for you.
and I'll give Raylan a hug, a big bear
Oh
hug.
no! Stop!
Thank you.
No.
All
You see
right,
the
let's
goblins just
go.
kind of they see you hug and like they start like muttering amongst themselves real quick.
Why? Why are you like this?
What? You did a nice thing for me.
Yeah, but I also did something for me. So please stop.
Okay. Thanks.
As you guys head back to the Mammoth's Wealth. Another hour has passed. It is roughly 4 o'clock. Cool. What else are you guys doing before you rest?
During that hour,
Yeah.
I wanted to go back to my room.
Okay.
I wanted to open the magic door.
Okay.
I want to put my jug in the frame so it doesn't close.
Okay.
And I want to go through.
Catherine.
Yeah.
You're the one that is currently attuned to the door. Where is it leading to at the moment?
I believe. See, where were we last? We were in. It should be to Mule Break.
Yeah,
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 that's
the
what I
mines.
thought.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
the fungal mines.
Cool. You step through that familiar inky darkness surrounds you. Do you have dark vision at all?
I do.
Okay. Then as you emerge, you see a familiar room, though it is no longer covered in red like vines and fungus. Just normal mushrooms and different fungi are in like labeled little crates that are actually growing decently at this point since they've been left to their own devices. It doesn't look like anyone's been tending to them. It's just they are naturally just kind of regrowing after being basically devoured by those red vines. You are in the fungal mines under Yulberg.
All right. I want to cast light on a overhead fungus.
Okay.
I want to.
A mushroom just boom, illuminates.
I want to sit down, take off my pack, and I want to take out my green ooh die, and I want to open it. Surely you know what I mean.
You take out the small green notebook. There's a clasp currently locking it in place, and with 4 numbers, all marked 0 at the moment.
Oh wait, damn it! I forgot about that.
Even just touching and being in its presence, your dark vision almost narrows in the room. You normally have what's the range on your dark vision normally?
60 feet.
60 feet. It's more like 10 feet. Just
Okay.
with the moment you pulled it out, you notice your dark vision just kind of receding closer to you until it's about 10 feet. The light even seems dimmer.
Okay. I know some numbers. I know some numbers. Oh man. I want to just spin the dials for a second.
Sure. You start just spinning the dials. As you spin them, the numbers switch from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0. And just kind of in that kind of rotation across all 4 of the dials. You're just kind of spinning it. Nothing seems to be happening.
Okay, I want to put it in 0, 1, 0, 7.
You
And I want to try the lock.
you push down on the lock. Let me double check something real quick.
Are you releasing a devil on us?
Wouldn't be the
No,
first
not
time.
on you, on the fungal mine.
You
Oh God.
you click the dial and it opens.
Wait, what the heck?
And the pages immediately turn to somewhere not in the middle of the book, but just like nearish to the end of the book.
Okay.
It just in your hand, and there is a page. The left hand page has like mad scribblings, just heavy scratches and scribblings, mostly of the name Lemundar, just written over and over and over again, in just chaotic handwriting. On the right, there is a little bit more detail to it, and let me go ahead and just pull this up real quick. Can you give me that number combination again?
Yeah, 1017. Oh no, 0
No,
1 0
0
7.
1.
Yeah,
Okay, cool,
sorry.
cool.
0117. Master Chief appears out of the book.
What's good, soldier?
Diary. There it is. Okay. 0 1. Here we go. It reads. So there's two different handwritings on the text. One almost feminine handwriting. The other looks like it's that same feminine handwriting, but like scribbled over very noxiously and quickly. Multiple times. And mind you, in the fringes, the words Lemundar still echo all around. It says the more feminine handwriting says, I can feel my power. It's definitely growing. I've I've seen so many things, done so many things, but I feel like something's missing now. Something's changed. The handwriting changes to something thicker and more malicious. You have changed. You are stronger. Much, much, much stronger than you were before. You are more me now than you were you. In the feminine handwriting, it says, me? Question mark. And then in the heavy handwriting, it says, no, child. The one you were before is falling. Falling away. And there is very, very little of you now. And in one last little word, it says, who? The book slams shut. The clasp closes and the dials all swirl in place. I need you to go ahead and roll a sanity check.
God damn it,
Sure.
Jake.
Wait,
Go ahead and roll a D100.
sure.
You are 17 points below, right? 17, is that correct?
No, 9. You gave me back 8 points.
Thank you. You're 9 points below. If the roll that you make is below, what's 9 minus 100? I should know this. 91.
91.
Thank you. If the number is below 91, you will take sanity. You'll take a hit to your sanity. If it's above, you'll be okay.
Sounds good to me.
Roll that
Yeet.
bitch.
75.
With a 75, you feel. Let me go ahead. This is no longer. I don't have that music here, do I? Oh, that sucks. It's gonna take too long. I'll just put on something. I'll put on something. You feel the words Lemundar circulating in your mind, and you see the visage of that woman in the distance, the green eyes just almost fading in and out of your vision. You don't hear her speaking, you just hear soft, mumbled laughter just echoing through these caverns. And as the laughter falls on your ears, you feel your mind pull away ever so slightly from the reality you understand. You take
You never told me how many hit points I was at after the fight.
you won't take any damage, any physical
Okay.
damage.
Oh, okay. It's
Yeah,
sanity.
this is
Gotcha,
to your
gotcha.
sanity. Yeah, this is gonna take a hit to your sanity. You take 9 points of sanity off.
9 more. Look, I'm 1 under where I started. Perfect.
And are you below 90?
Yes, for sure.
Okay, cool.
Well, if the total is 100, yes.
Yes, the total is 100. And let me pull
Should
this
be at
up.
82. Should be at 82.
Awesome. Let me pull this up real quick. Sorry, I wasn't sure when you were gonna read that book. I should have prepared for this.
Gets an oof die. Of course I'm gonna. I'm gonna read it.
Where is it?
It's like Tom Riddle's diary. Very strong.
Can you tell me what happened? No, but I can show you.
Yeska, I need you to go ahead and roll me
Don't die in the cave.
a D100.
Another one. Another one.
Another one.
Oh, pretty. Oh, never mind.
Sorry,
It's
I switched.
60.
Yeah, I switched to a different page. So it was 60 even.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Interesting.
Oh,
60 even. That is right in the middle there. Okay, roll me a D6. 1 through 3 is one of the effects. 4 through 6 is the other effect.
boo. Should have done odd evens. A yeet. 4.
Or okay. And then I'm gonna go ahead and roll a D10. Ooh. Yeska, for the next 8 hours. Wait. Last 1d10 times 10 hours. So the next
Odd.
80
Oh.
hours. 80.
for the next 80 hours, you are 75% deaf.
Huh.
No,
These
that's
listen to
not.
us anyway.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah, I was gonna
that's
say, theirs are different.
So in standard conversation, you can hear, but it's kind of muffled. But in combat or in situations that people have to call out, you're gonna have to roll a perception check to make sure if people can hear you. Every time you fall below a 10% threshold, you will be rolling on the madness table. So you did gain information, and you feel almost like water has gotten into your ears and everything just
All right. Well, I'll pull out my watch and I'll check the weather.
you check the weather and you see a small cloud form, lightning dropping down.
And then I'll cast divination.
Cast divination.
Yeah.
What are you trying to divine?
Can I ask what this book is? Yeah, I guess I could. Yeah. I want to know what the book is.
Okay. Let me double check something. You, with the watch in your hand, it begins to shake and rattle slightly as the room, this darkness that kind of engulfs the space kind of lightens slightly. And you feel that scent, you smell that scent of flowers in that field you once saw with the woman of many faces. But you don't see her. You do feel her presence as you ask this question. Distantly, you hear, "It is a token from another age, a lost relic, housing secrets, dark secrets about the things beyond the Amen Gate. Be very careful, Yeska. The book does contain a token, a probability that could change the world for the worse. Now that it has been found again, it will want to be found and opened.
I already opened it.
We are aware.
Oh, all right. Oh, thanks.
As the scent dies away, the book is still there. The dial's all at 0.
All right. Well, I guess I'll go back through the door.
Okay.
Put the book back.
You put the book back, and your dark vision goes back to normal. The laughter that you've been hearing has not gone away.
Nice. Well, I think I'll go to bed.
All right. You head back through the door, and start heading to bed. Anyone else want to do anything?
I'm not doing it retroactively. Well, I'm doing it retroactively. I'm not like on a role play it. I'm just outside beating shit up.
Yep.
For frustration.
Oh, you're just training?
Yeah, just letting out anger and frustration.
Okay. 1 second. You're kind of just outside the Mammoth's Rest, just beating up like a practice dummy that you put together from whatever garbage you could find. As you are in the middle of just kind of training and practicing on it. Is anyone else? Did you just go here by yourself, or is anyone else around you?
I'm by myself.
Okay.
Needed to vent.
Go ahead and roll a perception check.
Oh, no. 11.
11. Okay. As you're just kind of beating up this dummy, you do so for a good, like a solid hour. Just training on it and finding different flanking moves and different ways that you could have done this better last time. As you train, eventually you hear, "I think that's quite enough, darling, don't you think?"
Is that Talaxi's voice or Jackie's?
To Lexi's.
Okay. It's never enough. No.
She hops off of the short wall that she was kind of sitting on and walks over to you, and she says, "Your form is great. Your strikes are great. I think the reason why you had such a hard time in combat today was mostly rushing on ahead."
Yeah, that could be one thing. Posted 1,000 other ones that probably happened.
You just got jumped. Couldn't help it.
Yeah, I shouldn't be getting jumped. It's kind of not my thing.
Oh, I know. And she pinches your cheek real quick. As she does, she tosses a dagger and hits the thing in the head. That's not why I'm here. I had a talk with our mutual friend, and she is rather insistent. She wouldn't talk to me, so I figured I'd ask you, why is she so aggravated by Singlock?
I don't know. They're doing business. If I knew everything about Jackie, I wouldn't be in this situation.
And this situation is...
I'm looking for her currently.
You can be cagey all you want. I'll find the answers myself eventually.
I mean,
She walks over and plucks her knife from the head of the dummy.
Using and abusing my toys. Thank you.
I'll get you a nicer one. How's that sound? She flourishes, the knife vanishes from her hand. If you want actual training, you should go to the Steps of the Apostles. They have some rather intriguing training techniques over there. Specifically, I would talk to. Let me pull it up. The monks over in, the monks over in the Steps of the Apostles that worship Corilla.
Deville. No, sorry. Sure, why not? I have nothing better to do apparently than getting my ass whooped and fetching other people things.
Oh, I'm sure you'll have plenty to do once this whole competition starts on.
Yeah. That's exactly what I came in here for. You want to do me a favor since you're giving out favors? Can you message a group called the Wyson Caravan between Selwyn and You'll Break for me? Tell them, Raylan, first of all, is the one who's your proxy to, and just ask them if they can send or establish a trade with what were the goblins' names?
You did not ask.
Oh, the place we went to.
Squash.
Squash, okay. If they could send or establish a trade route with Squash here, just leather and metal and some bound
She
tin.
she walks up to you and just kind of fixes your collar and says, "I'm not a pigeon, dear."
Well, you have contacts, and I'll do you another favor if you so wish. I don't have time to be.
She raises an eyebrow. Go ahead and roll persuasion with advantage.
Oh yeah, I'm dealing with Lucifer.
22. She says, "All right. A favor for a favor, then. I'll get your message to this caravan, and I'll talk to you later about a favor that you might be able to handle." She smiles, turns, looks at you one more time, says, "We'll be in touch," and
Yep.
she walks off.
One small favor.
We've heard there's a group trying to assassinate Lord Singlock. I need you to protect him at all costs.
I'm just
As
for a bit more.
as you start beating up the dummy a little bit more, anyone else doing anything?
I
I'm
probably
just
wouldn't.
I'm just at the bar in the hotel, getting a nice meal, some dinner, hanging out.
Okay. Let me double check something real quick. At this point, I would say a couple hours have passed. It's 1, 2, 3, 3 hours have passed.
Can I roll hit dice then?
Yeah. You can do a
Cool,
short rest.
thanks.
Anyone needs to do a short rest. This is the time. We're just kind of doing anything anyone wants to do in this time before the next day happens.
Shit, yes, go.
Doing some math in my head. Cool. So Tethrin, you're eating at the bar, just having a nice meal. Go ahead and roll just a perception check for me.
Sure. Perception. 9.
9. You see a good group of people are at the Mammoth's Inn bar area. It's pretty close to where the buffet is, so it's just a lot of people, and it's more it gets more and more packed every day. Given people are coming in to see the King's Challenge. No one of note catches your eye as you eat your meal. Gloria, you were saying something?
Yeah, when everyone headed back from the armory or whatever, I would have snuck out and just gone drinking.
Okay. Are you going anywhere in particular?
Nope, just trying to find as much alcohol as I can bum off of other people.
Awesome.
Nice.
Go ahead and roll a Constitution saving throw for me.
Oh.
It's poison.
Oh.
Should have known that.
Awesome. We'll get back to you in a little while.
Oh,
Can't wait.
Let's see. Anyone else doing anything?
As I walk by the bar, I'm just gonna hold up. Do I have this on Sorry, I forgot my own
Spells about it.
character. Yeah, I'll message Tethrin and just in his mind be like, I talked to a member of the Nostrada today. If whenever you want to talk about that today, tomorrow, let me know.
I turn around with like a chicken wing in my mouth, just looking around.
You turn around, like you rip a section of the chicken wings. The chicken just kind of on sitting on your chin as you're looking around. Roll a perception check, see if you know where Zala is.
Invasive.
16.
Yeah, it's not. She's not exactly like hiding. She's just a little nearby. She does a quick message, and then turns.
I'll cast message back. You're talking today?
Well, yeah, when we were at the bar, or Ark's bar, yes.
Wasn't that yesterday?
No,
Mm-mm.
it was today.
Still
That's
the
been a
same
long
day.
day.
Still the same day.
Yep.
Whew.
You can
that
do
was
a lot.
yesterday
Oh, was it? It was yesterday.
Yeah.
I talked to him yesterday. My bad.
because it was at night.
Oh yeah,
and
yeah,
it's-
that's right.
It was
that's
at
right.
night.
That's right.
Yeah,
that's right.
we passed out and woke up and did that. That's right.
Yeah, that's accurate.
I thought we talked
yesterday.
about it honestly, but
Yeah,
I-
we briefly mentioned it. I was just reminding him.
Okay.
No,
I'll go
that's
back
it.
to eating my meal.
Okay. So let's see. Vasher got his armor. Yiska read a book. Raylan talked to a contact. Gloria's getting drunk. Zala is talking to Tethrin. Tethrin's talking to Zala. Night falls. A couple more hours have passed. Roll a couple more things. Awesome. I'm gonna say it's around like 9 in the evening, almost 10. Gloria's not here. Ark isn't here, and Leo isn't here.
Emil, I hate to have to ask this, but is it safe to assume that Ark's character will not fuck anything up that Raylan and I would get in trouble for when Blake is not here to play it?
Um,
Probably.
no.
Ah,
That's why I've been rolling every hour.
oh, see, that I was gonna say I should grab him and make sure he can't run off, but that's
Raylan
on
was
me.
distracted.
I should have thought about that.
But the three of them are not currently here. But the rest of you are here. You did see Ark was with Leo, and Leo is a responsible character.
That's
But you're
true.
also
That's true.
passive.
Also true.
But right before you guys long rest, anything else you want to do?
Can I go and actually get the armor?
What?
Yeah, sure.
Since the sun is down, I'm assuming it would take less than an hour.
You are you going with Raylan or are you going by yourself?
I'll get Raylan.
I'm
Okay.
outside punching stuff still.
It is. There's a lantern, some lantern light outside. You see Raylan has absolutely eviscerated a makeshift dummy that's on the ground right now. He's just kind of repeatedly stabbing this bucket that he has made for a head for it. He's made it like a target, but the target's mostly just indented stab wounds at this point. As you walk out and you see Raylan's just like continuously flicking his dagger, picking it up and throwing it back at the bucket head.
Hey, bud.
Hey.
You want to come with me to get my armor real fast, and then we can, rest?
Sure.
Raylan, are you okay?
It's been a long day. It's been a long.
seem
It's been a
upset.
long day since I've got to this goddamn capital.
I guess that's true. It's been. Oh yeah, it has. Oh yeah, it's only been like. Wow, that's crazy. Okay, well, all right. Let's just go get my armor and we can rest.
Yeah, sure.
Yep. You guys go over to the armory. The goblins are too happy to assist you, Vasher, in getting into the armor. Like I said, it's not like the greatest look, but it is splint mail. It is splint armor.
That's what's
As
important.
as you have asked. You figure you can get it like modified and detailed later. But yeah, you now have splint armor.
God. I say thank you and I start heading back.
They all like happily wave and stuff as you guys head back to the Mammoth's Rest. The night air in Visimar is chilly now, as you notice a few flakes of snow beginning to drift down. You guys trudge through the streets. Both of you go roll perception checks for me.
I didn't even have to do that. Disadvantage. Look at that.
12.
Awesome. You guys make it back to the Mammoth's Rest. You weren't accosted. Nothing happened. As you go back to your rooms. Anyone else?
Yes, Tetrin enters the room. I want to be reading this book again, or I want to try it again.
Okay, yeah, sure. Do you know a combination that you're gonna put in?
No.
Random number
Yeah,
generator.
let's try the old what is it? Is it 1217? Yeah, let's try 1217.
1217. 1217. You put in on the dial 1217. Nothing happens.
What is he looking at? Like, what does it look like when I walk in?
When you walk in and you kind of close the door behind you, you throw your coat onto like the coat rack. And you see, like I said before, these rooms are kind of laid out with like a seating area, a small kitchenette, and a door that goes into where the two beds are. He's currently seated on top of the coffee table, with like cross-legged, trying to open a small diary about this big. It's almost like a bright green color. You also notice that all of the lights in the room, including the fireplace, are fairly dim compared to what you've normally seen them as. It's also very difficult to see outside. And
Oh, hi.
there's normally
Sorry.
like city lights and stuff outside, and they're all very dim.
Hey,
Yeah,
Jessica.
evening.
What
Sorry, you're gonna have to speak up.
what have you been up to today?
I've been reading, well, mostly sleeping, but reading this book I found in the library.
Is it glowing? Does it look strange? Are there
Um, it,
tendrils coming off of it?
it's not glowing, nothing like that. It You do feel uneasy in the room, just generally uneasy, almost like something is like, you know, that feeling where you feel like someone's watching you, in the
Yeah.
back, that tingling feeling in the back of your neck. It's just kind of that general unease, but it's not coming from the book. It's not like it's directed from the book. It's just you have that general unease.
It's kind of hard to open. Do you want to take a look?
Yeah, I can take a look at it for you. I'm usually pretty good with books.
Be very careful with it.
Right.
Yeah, it's
I'm
dangerous.
going to ritually cast Identify.
Yeah, sure. As you cast magic on this book, I need you to go ahead and roll a wisdom saving throw for me.
I'm gonna re-roll it. 15.
With a 15, you feel as you're ritually casting identify. Normally when you cast identify, like the knowledge of eons passes through your mind, in kind of the way that your time magic gives you visions. You normally see a sequence of events that led up to what this is and how it's used. In this particular instance, the visions that flash into your mind are darkness, just image after image of darkness and a set of green eyes that grow bigger and bigger in a space that feels like it's almost swallowing your mind. And you rip the spell away before you feel something just straight up jab through your brain.
as I see him just staring at it. You open it like this, and I'll show him the dials.
Yeska starts like moving the dials a little bit to switch the numbers. Tether, the information you did get though, what fragmented pieces you got from the identify spell, this is you got that it's a diary, that much is certain. But you also got kind of like the gosh, schools of magic are the bane of my existence.
Enchantment, yeah.
It's a strange like mixture of enchantment, divination, and illusion, with like a very powerful energy.
I know that spell.
Where did you say that you found this?
It was in the library. Gloria was there. You can ask her. I don't know much about libraries.
Right. I think this may be a little bit dangerous, Yeska.
Yeah, I told you that.
I'm not sure that we should continue to mess with it until we really know what it is. You
Well, you
said
don't
you're
have to.
messing with the combinations. Well, if you're going to, I'd rather you not do it by yourself. Have you been able to open it at all?
I'll turn the numbers to 0 and 07, and I'll pop it open for him.
You switch it to the combination you had used before. The latch does not open.
I think it was this one. I'll try 08 and 09.
You kind of switch a couple of the numbers around to a close approximation. Latch does not open. And yes, you gather that it's not opening. It's not that Catherine is here. That doesn't seem to be the reason. It seems like you've already gained the knowledge from one section. You can't regain that knowledge.
Well, you know magic. You're like a magic man or something.
Mm-hmm.
So
That is true.
it's just how it is. It doesn't open this time.
Okay. Okay. How are you feeling, Yeska? You feel fine?
I feel pretty. Actually, I can't hear very well. Sorry.
Leo's not here, right?
Nope.
Leo is not here. No, you have not seen him since he won the match.
Could you wait here, Yeska? Not that
Yeah.
you'd be going anywhere else, I suppose. I'm gonna go try and see if Vasher's back yet.
As he
yeah.
stands up, I'll grab the book.
Yeah, you hold on to it. Just
Yeah.
don't mess with it till I get back.
All right.
So Yeska takes the book away from you, Tethrin, as you go across the hall to Vasher's room. You knock on the door. He doesn't seem to be there until you look down the hall. Well, you hear it down the hall first. The slinking and shaking of brand new armor as Vasher walks up with his new split mail.
Hey, Vasher.
Hey, Tethrin. Are we gonna hang out? Are we finally gonna hang out?
Yeah, you want to come to my room really quick?
I feel like we're not hanging out, but yeah.
Well, it's a little more nefarious than that.
Is it? Okay, all right. I guess. I'll follow you.
Yeah, I'll take him to my room.
All right, you guys go into Tethrin's room.
Another small detail. Once they enter the room, they may notice that the magic door is ajar.
Oh, was it still open when I was there? I thought you removed it.
Yeah, I assume that you kind of like put it away, but I guess the magic door is currently open with his jar of mayonnaise currently.
Damn it!
In the middle of the doorway.
Did you plan that before you?
I don't notice it.
So Vasher,
Yeah.
you talk to inanimate objects.
I don't.
Yeska
It's
found
not
this.
inanimate. It's alive. What?
I haven't seen it up and walking around.
That doesn't define it as being alive. We're not getting philosophical. Continue.
Why'd you bring
Yeska's
Basher?
been reading this tome that he found in the library, and I can't really glean what sort of power it possesses. Do you think you could?
Oh yeah, maybe, and I'll use divine sense.
Okay.
I was
As you,
getting there.
what are the things that divine sense detects?
I can detect good and evil. Until the end of the turn, you can sense anything affected by the Hallow spell or any known location of a celestial fiend or undead within 60 feet.
Awesome. You cast detect good and evil. From the book, you get nothing. From the area immediately around the book, you get just a powerful aura of evil.
Oh.
You also notice what you notice several entities floating in the room right now with you.
Raylan's dead friends.
Oh, fuck you.
I'll pull out my mace and like position myself in between Tethrin and whatever else is there, and then I'll be like, "Say, what the heck? What are these?
What do
She
you mean? What are what?
You
she
don't see
says
them?
to you, Vasher. She says, "I can it sip." Oh,
Sorry, Emil, you're cutting out. Can you...
He's not cutting out.
It was a meme.
It's funny. It's funny. It was a good one.
Thanks. Just a joke.
Vasher,
Ew,
what's...
I don't see them, right? Like he just senses
no, yeah,
them.
you don't see them, Vasher. You don't. The entities, while evil, don't seem to be in the same. How do I put this?
They're not even just incorporeal. They're like not on the same dimensional level.
Sort of, yeah. They seem to be kind of like on the spectral plane, just nearby, and it's almost like they're gathering. It's not necessarily that. It's not necessarily that they're even here. Even now, as you're kind of like sensing in the room, you feel another one just slowly move into the space and then stop about 20, not 20 feet, like 10 feet away from where the book is.
Sure, what's wrong? I'll pull out a dagger.
Yeska, where did you find this book?
Tethrin didn't tell you? I found it in the library with Gloria.
Didn't you say... Yeska, earlier today, you lied to me about how you got hurt. First you said it was glass, then you said it was ice.
Yeah, I did.
Who hurt you, Yeska?
Maybe you should ask Gloria.
Told you she was an assassin. I mean,
no, I mean maybe, but why would she just attack Yeska in the library?
well, I don't.
Well, never mind. Maybe you should ask her.
Yeska, you didn't happen to attack Gloria, did you?
No.
Do we believe it?
Go and roll insight, I guess.
Yeah.
I'd say with advantage because Jake is acting awesome.
Can I just roll deception at disadvantage? Never mind,
Yeah.
I already rolled it.
Oh.
You go ahead and roll deception, just in general, just straight roll.
A 12.
Okay, well I believe him.
Something is clearly off, but like you're not entirely. Yeah, the way that Yeska's behaving in that his behavior and demeanor has changed slightly, and it's unsettling, to say the least.
Yeska, will you hand me the book?
Yeah, sure. Hands over.
He hands you the book.
And I want to take like a piece of cloth out and like grab it by that instead of like direct contact with it.
Sure. You grab whatever nearby cloth and you wrap the book you have in your hand.
And then I want to like cover it with the cloth, like fold it up, and see if that like makes the spirits that were here like move or disappear or anything like that.
Nope. The spirits are just kind of hanging about.
I was optimistic.
I'm gonna go ahead and cast Intellect Fortress on myself.
Sure. Sure. You
Intellect
cast
force.
you cast a quick spell as energy kind of gathers around your head real quick.
I also want to walk up and cast Protection from Good and Evil on Yeska.
Okay. Yeska, you feel like this veil of divine magic flow over you.
Thanks.
And then I don't think I have anything else that's going to be beneficial right now.
Did
Yeska,
you say you saw something in here?
yeah, I saw. I wonder if this is a. Emil, would I conceptually understand if I could like interact with these spirits in any way?
What are you trying to do to interact with them?
I want to use my channel divinity to turn the faithless.
Yeah, sure. As you channel your divinity to turn the faithless, this aura of magic, could you give me the exact definition of that?
I can. As an action, I present my holy symbol. Each fae or fiend within 30 feet that can hear me must make a wisdom saving throw, DC 16. This just crapped out on me for a second. Hold on.
That can
It's
hear
It's not working for me either.
Yeah. Yeah. I think D&D Beyond went down, but that's fine. That's what that
Okay.
does for me.
Okay. Yeah, I think I'm not getting anything out of it either. But that can hear you, right? So
Yeah, they can hear me.
As you cast Turn the Faithless, the magical aura passes through these entities and they do not move.
Okay. It doesn't seem that I can interact with them, Tethrin, but I think they might be able. They probably also couldn't interact with us if that's the case. So I think we're okay, but it is kind of worrying that.
I'm not worried about whether we're getting attacked by spirits or not. I'm worried why there are spirits here to begin with.
Well, I think it has to do with this. They seem. Are they still centered on the book even after like we've moved it?
Yeah. They all a little bit closer to you, Vasher. As you were holding on to the book. You were holding on to the book. You see the cloth that's in your hand. You notice the book is sitting next to Yeska.
I'll pick it up, and then I'll say, while you guys look at that, why don't I go see what everyone else is doing?
Yeska
Okay.
stands up. Where are you heading, Yeska?
I'll go look for everyone else.
Is the
Okay.
book sitting there?
Are you?
Still?
No. Yeska said he picked up the book.
Yep.
Yes,
Yep.
good.
Yeska picked up the book, and he is at the door. He turns.
Leave the book.
Oh, I thought you had it. Here.
He hands it back to you, Vasher.
And I'll take it.
Okay. Yeska leaves.
Catherine, there are what I would deem evil spirits around the book, centered on it, but not the book itself isn't inherently evil that I can feel. Does that make sense?
Asher has the book, right?
You're looking at it. He currently is holding onto the book.
God, okay. This is a predicament. Follow me. I'm gonna change the sigil on the door to the original space, the big domed area in Varian.
Yeah.
Let's go. I'll walk through.
Okay, and I'll
I'll pick the jar out of the. Wait, no, I won't. I'll keep the jar there.
Okay.
I'll
You,
follow him in.
the two of you walk
Yeah.
through the darkness, and make it to that large domed space. As both of you walk in, you see the small pedestal that once held the eye, or the crystal that turned into the eye, now empty. You did notice a series of small glowing butterflies in doing intrinsic circles around what looks like a frog that's currently seated on top of this pedestal.
Uh, question. Last time I tried to go through this door, it really fucked up my connection to Zay. Did I like feel that same similar like screaming?
Um, Let me double check something real quick. No, no.
Okay.
It seems like whatever the issue was before was caused by the crystal, not necessarily the door.
Okay. Perfect. And I'll call out to Zay in my mind again. I'm saying, Zay, are you there?
Yeah,
I was
I'm
having
here.
what? I couldn't
I'm,
hear you earlier.
yeah, I was having trouble reaching you for some reason.
Do you know anything about these spirits?
What spirits?
And I look around. Do I have the book in my hand still?
This book is no longer in your hand now.
Tethrin? I don't have the book anymore.
Yeah, I figured. I just thought I'd try it out.
Did
I'll
you?
walk back in.
And I've like run after him. Am I saying like, why? What made you? How'd you come to that? What made you think
Um,
that?
do you know what a warlock is,
Can,
Vasher?
y- do I
Without a
know that
baby.
I'm classed into warlock?
Yeah, yeah, you
Well, no, no,
would.
no, no, because I think about it. And in some situation,
Yeah,
like
fair.
I might
No,
not
that's fair.
realize like that's where my
Yeah,
power's
yeah,
coming
yeah,
from.
yeah.
Well, in your particular case, you would know.
Okay.
Yeah, like it's
Didn't you make a deal?
No, well, I made a promise with a god that came with
With a sword.
yeah,
Okay.
that came with a sword.
yeah, in your particular case, yeah, you would understand the mechanics.
Yeah. Okay. Uh, yeah. I mean, I, I kind of am one, Tethrin.
What?
Yeah.
Since when?
Well, since you've met me, my weapon is a part of my pact.
Thought you were like a priest or something.
Why? I'm a
I don't know.
paladin. I'm a holy knight and a knight of Severia. It's just my god gave me this weapon, which is
Just
also sapient.
just seems kind of counterintuitive,
Why
I
is that
suppose.
counterintuitive?
I
It's
don't know.
like
I
a
just think of warlocks as evil, scary things, you know?
right. I
But
don't know.
maybe that's my, you know, poor taste and
I
judgment.
mean,
I don't know.
my
Anyway,
web, my
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 point
god's very.
being
Okay, you're right. Sorry. Continue.
that typically how warlocks attain their powers between a pact between whatever powerful being is outside our plane of existence and the being within the plane of existence. And how they do such is usually through some form of, you know, some item, like your mace, for
I was gonna
example,
say,
right?
you mean like my mace?
Yes. And I'm not saying that Yeska is a warlock. I'm saying that this item, I think, is um, this similar to your mace. Just the entity is much more nefarious and potentially evil
Well,
than.
I'd like to say much more is probably a fair point since mine's pretty benevolent.
I don't know yours. It's a talking stick with a ball on top, as far as I can tell. So it is
Hey,
what it is.
Oh, that's kind of rude. Okay. Anyways, so you're saying that the book is
I'm
Yeska's.
saying it may be trying to get a hold of Yeska.
Okay.
And it already seems like it's bound to him
It's
in
bound
some
to him. Yeah,
capacity.
I agree.
So I
um,
think we have a bit of an issue
while you guys
here.
are crossing back into Safiria, Zala, you are in your room. What are you doing this late in the evening?
Um, well, since I just used some abilities I know that my magic's a little awry, so I'm just trying to sleep at this point because I got the magical tinglies.
Okay. As you're kind of like you're fading in and out, trying to like trying to go to sleep. Eventually, you just kind of sit up, annoyed that you're not going to sleep. And you see your front door open. And
Why
yes,
is someone there? Okay, yes, cool. Well, that's fine. I'm not gonna say it. Oh. Hello, Yeska.
Is Gloria here?
I pray to the
No.
gods, not in my room.
All right, then bye.
Yeah, Zal, you notice that Yeska's holding a green book in his hand, as he turns to leave.
That's fine. I'll let him go.
He leaves your door open.
I'll close it.
Okay, you walk to go and close it.
Bit of jarring.
Yeska, are you
No.
are you specifically looking for Gloria?
Yeah.
Okay. As you're looking for Gloria,
Yo.
let me switch some music here real quick
Oh,
because
damn it. The tavern.
Your girl is drunk
What the
up at the bar.
You know that scene in the Fellowship of the Ring where the Nazgul go into the tavern, trying to kill the hobbits, and they like start stabbing the bed.
That's what this is.
That's what this is. Yeah.
Gloria, you are currently in the old piss bucket. It is a two-story like tavern establishment with a fighting pit in the center. As this is like the official guild house for drinking. There is currently like a fight that's currently going on in the pit. You see people from all the stands are casting spells down there to give their favored fighter advantages or disadvantages. And other people are just like throwing caltrops and other things into the sand pit. You are on your 12th ale. So you're very close to like blacking out at this point.
Hell yeah.
Go ahead and roll a perception check at disadvantage.
And I would like to say I am probably just along with them doing, like, throwing Eldritch Blasts at whoever.
Awesome.
D&D Beyond, would you like to work?
Is yours
No,
not
it's-
working?
it's
Mine's
broken.
working.
Now you can go ahead and roll in roll 20 if D&D Beyond isn't working.
It's
Oh,
just,
it's actually working now. Yeah.
I think I just need to refresh. 8.
8. With an 8, you don't really notice much as you take one last ale. The person next to you, which their face you can't even recognize anymore, you guys just kind of clink glasses and you take one more drink, and that's about all you remember.
Bottoms up.
And you hear and right before you black out.
Oh, it's work. He's there too.
Fuck.
Yeah, so Yeska, you do not find Gloria.
All right, I'll check in on Raylan, and then I'll check in on Zala again, and then I guess I'll go back to my room.
Okay. As you go back to your room, Tether and Vasher, you guys have long since come back. Yeska finally comes back to Tetherin's room. He's holding the green book.
Oh, and when I check in on them, I want to tell them I found a book. If you want to read it, let me know if you see Gloria. Sorry, couldn't hear you. Bye. Okay.
These days.
Hey, I think you guys left this here.
Right. Yeah, we did. Sorry.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeska, I think you should sleep in Vasher's room tonight. Oh wait, you're already sleeping in Vasher's room, right?
You know, I think
No.
He's in
Is
your
He's
that like-
sleeping in your room.
yeah, I've been sleeping in your room. Are you feeling okay?
No, a little sick to the stomach.
Oh,
and I
right.
just don't want you to have to deal with that tonight. So
Well, Vastra and I are kind of having a fight, I think. So
No, Jessica, we're not. I'm just worried about you.
maybe I should stay with Raylan.
No, Raylan's staying with me.
well, y'all could all stay together. That'd be great.
Yeah, that's true. We do have the extra bed because Ark is missing.
Oh yeah, I
Is that going
remember
to
that
cause
guy.
issues for that?
He is with Leo probably, but I suspect that it will have horrible repercussions at the end of the day. Yes.
Perfect. Hope you don't end up in prison.
I hope I don't end up in prison, comma again. Well, I guess I didn't get arrested.
True.
I guess we were not. I wasn't in prison the first time.
But only because we evaded the law.
only because Anyways, so
Yeah.
and to solve the problem. But okay, yeah. All right. Yes. Yeah, Jessica, why don't you stay with Raylan and I tonight? You've just been drinking a lot of mayo, and I'm worried.
No, I haven't had mayo in about check my watch.
It's like 11 right now.
It's been about 7 hours.
Yeah, but okay. Anyway, we just want you to
A normal person doesn't have to
measure
count how many hours they've.
their last mayo has been.
Well, ever you guys can judge me all you want, but there's only one true judge, Casa. Idiots. I'll go grab my jug.
Grab your jug out of the doorway and close the door. And are you going to Basher's room or are you staying with Ethan?
Oh, I'll go with Vasher.
Okay. So you go to Vasher's room and take Ark's bed. Ark sleeps in the nude. So you switch the covers real quick to something that Ark hasn't slept in. And you guys are ready for a long sleep. But before you click that long rest button.
You all get very good in your sleep.
Raylan's friends. His freak show circus.
Fuck out.
Welcome
red
to
man.
Raylan's Freak Show Circus.
Guest starring you.
Like from the forest, the red man. Raylan's from the forest. I figured it out. He's timid. This is the forest too.
He's a cannibal.
Zala.
That'd be a plot twist.
Yeah.
As you let sleep finally take you, you hear the bed next to you creak.
I don't even remember who my roommate is. Well, I guess I'll glance over,
Leo.
praying it's not Ark climbing into Leo's bed.
You glance over and you see a humanoid figure. Just an outline of a bathroom, like, you know those like white outlines of people from the bathroom signs?
God, that's my
Yeah.
nightmare, dude.
What the fuck?
With a single eye about the forehead. Green and red iris looking directly at you.
Then, I'm going to just cast a spell real quick. I'm going to cast. Because that's freaky. I'm just going to cast a second level chromatic orb. Hear me out.
What's damage type?
Good question. It's going to be fire.
Awesome. Gonna roll the hit.
You killed Leo.
I might have, 18.
With an 18, as you fire the chromatic orb, the streak of fire rushes across the room and just hits the opposing wall. A little bit of cinder just kind of catching a little bit. You hear in your mind, I'm not truly here,
Leo's AC went up.
yet I am always with you.
What am I?
I see. If I knew it was you, I wouldn't have done that. You could have just made yourself more clear to me.
You knew it was me.
Of course I can.
I have... Is this form not pleasing?
To me, oh, it's fine now that I know it's not some sort of invader or one of Ark's strange disguises.
The form kind of slinks around and moves to like almost gelatinously, just warbles its way to stand like right in front of you. You dealt with the event at Rimbarun quite well.
Of course. Not surprising.
You show potential.
So I've been told.
Your mind intrigues me. I shall not consume you. Yet.
Wonderful. Is that all?
What is your goal?
Long term or short term?
The eye just stares at you.
Bluntly, make it back to Varanmir and kill those that sent me out.
With one with such power and such petty ambitions. It is a shame. You could be more.
I don't think you understand that when I do that, my goal is to run Varanmir myself.
I understand more than your mind could ever fathom. He kind of looks... Well, it's not he, it looks to the doorway and looks back to you and says, I told you that I could assist you. That I could show you more. And I keep my word.
Then show away.
Call for me when you need to see. And you will see.
What would Lee answer by?
You know my name.
Okay.
The entity vanishes. And I am always here. I am always watching. Even when my eye is closed.
Good to know.
Your mind drifts to sleep. As you all sleep through the night, we're going to go ahead and take a break.
I think it's important to mention this. I'm putting up a bubble before I go to sleep.